Okay, we're back again. Today we are drawing a Mosasaurus, one of my favorite dinos. Actually, not really technically a dino, but sea creature of the dino times. So again, we'll start with the eye. Just kind of make a little oval, make a little eyeball, and a little socket for the eye. We'll go to the top of the head coming down here. Got myself a nice fresh Sharpie today. The bottom jaw coming down here. And just a line coming all the way back here and down. And as always, if we make mistakes, that's okay. We're just trying to be creative, trying to draw, and have fun. So we get a little twist of the tail back here. And I'm going to come back up here and draw this first flipper coming down here. Is the nice big line coming down like that. And here we go with the belly coming back through here. We'll stop right around there and put the back flipper here. And then we'll continue, just kind of watch where that line comes through there. Continue it back here, and then we'll come back here, and then make the top part of the tail, and then we'll just kind of connect them down here. And so we'll come back in and do our other flipper here, and then our other back flipper here. And so that's our basic shape, our basic outline. Come up here, we'll do a little bit of work on the mouth. We've got lots of teeth, of course, spiky teeth on the Mosasaurus. A lot of people like to cut these out. The teeth are always hard to cut around. And we're going to draw a bunch of spikes down his back, because he's got, not spikes like a Godzilla, but just little bumpy spikes, make him a little bit rough. And I find it very calming and peaceful just to draw all these little spikes. It's a little bit meditative. And that's part of what we want out of art, is just to have a good mindset, be able to relax, and just think about what we're drawing, what we want it to look like, not worry about if it's perfect. Just let ourselves be creative and have fun. This guy's got a little upside down, so that's kind of fun. And how about we'll just keep this line going back down like this. Let's flip them. We'll flip them so they're just like that. Now they're upside down on this side of the line, so that's kind of funny. So that's our basic shape. I'll draw maybe a little nose up here. And maybe we'll just keep a couple of these spikes going up the top. So now I like to do just some detail work, little stretch lines in here. These kind of lines around the flipper are always good. They kind of make it look like it's actually coming out of the body. And draw some just lines, little broken lines around the mouth. And again, I'll say it over and over and over again. It doesn't need to be perfect, and you'll get better with practice. I know I'll get better with practice. And this is all just us trying to see what we like to draw, enjoy the process. That's one of the really important things, is not to be too focused on what it looks like, what the outcome is, and to really learn to enjoy the process. Because you can't really control necessarily how much you're going to like how it looks, but if you enjoy the process, you always have a good memory of making it, and you'll have a good time while you do make it. And a little bit of just lines up here, maybe some little dots around for details. And you can do as much of this as you want. You can do lots of it, you can do a little bit of it. You know, and since he's in the ocean, why don't we maybe just add a couple little bubbles in the water. Maybe some down here. Maybe a couple over here. And, you know, you can do whatever you want. You can make other little fish going through. You know, you can kind of, that's the great thing about drawing, is you can just make it however you want to make it. And I think that looks pretty good. So this is Mosasaurus. So we'll spell that M-O-S-A, Mosa. Sometimes I just call him Mosa for short. And of course, Saurus, S-A-U-R-U-S, Mosasaurus. So thanks for watching. I'm going to try to keep posting a whole bunch of these videos, and already got 1 subscriber, so thank you very much to whoever that was. And you know, feel free to make any requests for things that you guys want to see us draw in the comments. I like to draw all kinds of different dinos, dragons, creatures, animals, cute things, monsters, creepy things, just kind of anything. So really appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.